Hello everybody and a very good morning. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us. Tuesday morning, 25th of April. It's a very exciting day today because we've got lots going on, not least a big cartload show this evening from 5 o'clock UK, which is midday Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. We have a 3-hour extravaganza, Sarah and Ben's birthday cartload show. Woo! Yeah. It's going to be amazing, where we have got free gifts, we've got party bags, we have got party popping deals, we've also got gift bags, we've got birthday boxes, we've got platinum tenner deals. There is so much to look forward to. Basically, you get a free gift when you spend over 10 on cartload. If you spend over 100, you'll get a party bag thrown into the mix. As I said, we've got birthday boxes, platinum 10 deals. We've got limited time deals coming up for you as well. We've got star buys, party popping deals, birthday freebies. It's going to be the best party, basically, is what it's going to be. On top of all of that, as if that wasn't good enough, we have also got Spend More, Save More today. Details about which we will delve into in just a little bit. In fact, we can show you right now. You get an extra 10 off a 50 spend, get an extra 20 off a 100 spend, get an extra 30 off a 150 spend, and these are your codes. So, Day 10. Sorry, I had to do that. If you want to get 20 off, Day 20. And if you spend over 150, you get 30 off with the code, Craig.
30.
I think it means Sarah Ben birthday, doesn't it? Day 30, Day 20.
Happy Day. It's your birthday.
Happy Day. Those are the codes that you need. So listen, as well as getting money off, you're getting free gifts, you're getting party bags. You need to be jumping onto the web. It's me and Sarah tonight from 5 o'clock, don't forget, midday Eastern. Up until that point, though, we have a brilliant day lined up with Craig Laird Ben Moseby, because we've got a craft along coming up at the usual time at 2, slightly shortened. I'll let Craig talk you all around that. And of course, we preview everything right now in our 2-hour wake-up call show. We are very, very busy right now. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you very much.
Excellent.
Good to be back with you.
It's nice to be back with you.
Feels like forever since I've been on Crafters TV. It's only like 6 days or something like that.
Was that the last time I was on with you, I think?
It would have been, yeah. It was me and you together. But yeah, really good day.
Yeah.
Really, really good day. I'm looking forward to going home later on and watching you and Sarah.
Could be good.
Stocking up on some deals, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But we are going to be having a look. We are going to be demoing within Wake Up Call. We're going to be demoing with our cut-in dies. Now, we've got our cut-in dies. That, as Ben was saying, is the craft along that we're going to be doing for that 1 hour. Now, with these ones, word cut-in dies. So I thought what we'll do is, you know, with the coronation coming up.
Oh, yeah.
I thought, let's theme it red, white and blue.
Nice.
If you go across on our website, you will find a section where you can get a load of products that are blue colour, red colour, white colour. You know, there's inks, there's papers, there's cardstocks, all across there on the website. However, this is what we're going to do when it comes to the craft along. Now, of course, that's going to be great for a mail's card.
Yeah.
You know, we've got Father's Day coming up in June time. You might want to theme it. You might want to do exactly what I'm doing, but change the colours. That's up to you. So the word cut in, we've cut in at the top and the bottom, and this we've actually cut out. So remember, craft along, we'll be able to do this all in the 1 hour, so don't worry. Now, within Wake Up Call, as well as, of course, having a look at the incredible deals, we are going to be doing a couple of demonstrations. I'm going to do something very special for a really good friend of mine, you know, little Lula.
Oh, little Lula.
So Uncle Craig's going to be making her something. It's more for our mum, Heather. Yeah. But it's going to entail pictures of Heather, and that's actually using the word cut-in dies. So within the start of Wake Up Call, we're going to be having a look at some of the deals. Then we'll do that demonstration with the word cut-in dies. Before we go, can I just say, I came in this morning to a package sitting in our green room from Jennifer Hodson.
Jennifer Hudson?
Not Jennifer Hudson.
Oh.
Jennifer Hodson.
Oh, yeah.
Now, could you imagine if Jennifer Hudson, maybe she does watch us.
She does.
Maybe she is a big fan.
She is a big fan.
You know, Jennifer Hudson, if you would like my autograph, just email customer service and, you know, I'll send one out to you. Anyway, this is Jennifer Hudson. No, it's not. It's
Jennifer Hudson.
It's made this one here. So, Jennifer Hodson has made this. Look at this.
Amazing.
Now, she's made this for me to then pop any of my photos in here. I've got a really good idea as to how and what I'm going to be using this one for. But she's used your colour your world.
Oh, wow.
The time, the effort, the patience, the love and the thought that Jennifer's put into that on my behalf. I absolutely appreciate that. You know, we get sent lovely gifts, lovely cards. We appreciate every single one. But look at that one. Jennifer, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so, so much for sending that. As I say, I know what I'm going to be popping in the middle of this one.
Amazing. Let's say a few hellos before we get started. We've got Radical Rachel on the socials this morning. Already in Craig is Sarah Brown.
Hello.
Saying hello, all my crafty friends. Sending you
Good
all
day,
hugs.
mate.
What?
Good day, mate.
Sending you all hugs from Melbourne, Australia. It's 8 p.m. Tuesday night there. Sarah's in. Sarah Leahy says, hi, Ben, Craig, and Crafters TV team. Hello.
Hello.
Johnny and Charlotte on the ones and twos today. Alicia says, good morning. Greetings from Arkansas. Hi to Carolyn Wilson from Florida. Lynn is in. Good morning and greetings from a sunny Isle of Wight. Yes, I'm back from Wiltshire, back home. I'm going to sort my craft room out finally. Betty's joined us from Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains.
Oh.
Oklahoma. Kate in California, in Somerset. What? Kate in California, in Somerset. Hello from sunny Somerset. Oh, Kate from... Well,
I'll be damned.
Well, I'll be...
Can I say it?
Oh, you said it now.
I did. I said it now, didn't I?
Well, blow me down with feather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut that door.
Whereabouts in Somerset are you, Kate? You have to let me know. Julie Chiverton joined us from Exmouth. Val Lloyd's in from Southampton. And Anne Clark says, good morning, Ben and Craig, from a sunny but cool Bournemouth. And hi also to Karen, he says, what more can we want? 2 hunky men this morning. With amazing deals, and then the Queen herself later with even more amazing deals. I know what I'm watching today. Now,
I'm just going to watch you.
Okay, it's very, very exciting. Something that we didn't know was going to happen this morning is happening right now. It's a big, big day. You need to be hitting the website, not only for all the deals that we've got as far as Cartload is concerned today, but for something which we have been waiting for months. Something that we thought would never get back in stock. Something that you guys have been crossing the days off on your calendar waiting for, thinking, is that day ever going to arrive? Well, let me tell you, friends, that day is today, because I can reveal that finally, back in stock, it's the Dotty Tape! Yes! There they are! They've got their own little spinny wheel and music and everything, and the lights shining down on them. Yes, they are back in stock. They are on the web. Lazy Susan. John. We had to throw this together a little bit last minute, so I said, have we got like an electric Lazy Susan? And John was like, well, no, but what I could do is we could pretend that we have, and I'll just sit there and spin it round. So we've got the spotlight, got the Lazy Susan. John, we can just see your hand in the bottom of the screen.
Apparently you can get them for about £5 off Amazon.
Can you actually?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time, John.
Have we got the details? Oh, we're gonna. How amazing is that, though? They're back in stock. How long have we been waiting for?
Oh my God, we were joking, but I think some people were serious when we were thinking they actually crossed the Bermuda Triangle. They were never coming here. Eventually, they're here, the Dotty Tape runners. Fab. I'm going to be using them today.
Can I just tell you though, I genuinely don't know how much stock of these we've got, so I would be getting in quickly. They are on the website now, so jump in and grab them. £30, $40, $43.20, and it's the big box you're going to be getting, the 12-pack. I would stock up on these. As far as I know, it is not just one per customer. Go. We're going to get them added to shop today. Right now, if you just search for Dotty Tape pens, they'll come up in the search bar. But I would grab those like they're going out of style. Stock up, because once they're gone, you then don't want to be waiting months again for those to come back in stock. It's a very exciting day. I'm loving the fact that we've got the Lazy... Does John stay there for the rest of the day then? He's got to stay there for 12 hours apparently. Thanks, John.
Wee sheen on his cheek there.
Huh?
Nice little sheen on his cheek. Hey,
Yes.
it's L'Occitane.
Guess what?
L'Occitane.
Lots of tan.
L'Occitane.
Same to you. Right, grab these whilst they are there. Go. They are on the web. We'll get them added to the shop today as well. But let's have a look at what we're going to do as far as the craft along is concerned. If you want to pick up these amazing dies, here they are, the word cutting stamp and dies. The collection is here, 6 dies, 11 stamps, £23.20 or $30.40 is the price on this. You get the full set of your 6 dies and then the 21 stamps as well, and they cover off a whole host of different occasions, from with love to celebrations to birthdays. That celebrates the one that you're going to be seeing today, of course, in the craft along. My friend, thank you, just to say, and then you get a whole host of different stamps to go with these as well. And as Craig briefly showed you, you've got the ability with these to be able to cut these out as a panel, obviously to be able to cut these into your cardstock, and just at that price today, a real snap-me-up kind of buy. £23.20, $30.40 instead of paying, what, £60 or $77.70. Here are all of the different designs that you're going to be getting. So you've got your birthday there. I love the fact that you've got all these different sentiments in stamp form too that you can, add in. Wishing you a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, eat all the cake. Birthday wishes are sent to you. Sorry, I'm still getting over the level of TV we put into that opening.
Mm-hmm.
That was brilliant.
Yeah, that was so good. That's like Saturday Night Takeaway with Ant and Deckworthy, that was.
I think it was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably some of the best TV we've ever done here.
I think so, yeah.
Mark that down. 11:10, Tuesday morning, April the 25th. Show reel worthy material for everybody, that.
Absolutely. It's an NTA, Colin. NTA awards.
Oh, yeah. Yes, absolutely right. My friend is your next one. Friend. So you've got in there, you mean the world to me, my friend. You're the best.
No, you're the best.
My friend. You're so special to me, my friend. You've got thank you. I like the ways that we're showing you on the boards, and you showed this earlier on. If you want to cut in, you can cut these in wherever. And I would imagine if you're making a bigger card, you could combine dies to create your own sentiment with the dies rather than just using the stamps and dies, couldn't you? Oh,
absolutely. Of course you can. You can mix and match. So the first demonstration. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, exactly what you're doing here.
Just to say thank you.
Cutting in.
Yeah.
In the first demonstration that we'll do just shortly, I'm not cutting in, I'm cutting out, but I'm actually combining a couple of them together, with love and my friend. So they work well if you want to extend them.
Yeah. So just to say is included, you've got celebrate. It's time to celebrate your success. Celebrate your wonderful news. Dotty tape pens are back in stock. Let's celebrate! And then you've also got with love and great big hugs from all of us and from me to you. That's incredible price for all of that. 6 dies, 21 stamps, £23.20, $30.40. And don't forget, you will have that full-on craft along coming up for you later on with Craig. A 1-hour special, don't forget there as well. Yay, says Kate. Welcome back, Dotty tape pens. Dotty tape pens, says Zoe. Caroline says, love the fancy music. And love your Dotty glue tape pens. I use them all the time on my interlaced die cut, says Elaine 48. Get them now whilst we've got them. And Gareth Dobbs is saying, what was the discount code for today? We will show you what the discount code is. Here it is. This is on top of all of the other deals that you're going to be getting today. So if you spend 50, use the code SBBDAY, Suburbiday 10. I'm not going to get tired of that today. That will get you £10 off. If you spend over 100, use the code SBB Day 20, Suburbiday 20, which will get you 20 off your 100 spend. If you spend over 150, use the code SBB Day 30, Suburbiday 30, and that will get you 30 off your 150 spend. Now, on a normal day, you think, well, that's enough. We're doing so much for you here, but that isn't enough because we're also going to be giving you, when you spend over 10, we're going to give you a free gift. That automatically gets added into your cart. There you go. Look at this. We are on the money today. So there you go. That gets added into your cart when you spend over 10 as part of the big birthday celebrations. Then if you spend over 100, then of course you're going to get that party bag included as well, and you'll not be sacrificing the die for a 10. For 10, you'll get the die and you'll get that party bag included as well. So that is all in there when you jump in and grab those bargains today. Now, with it being a birthday, we've got some, well, birthday bags, we've got birthday deals, we've got birthday boxes as well. And he's a braver man than me, because you, like, Sarah's got a birthday box, and Craig, I said don't do it. But Craig...
I got an email saying don't do it.
He got an email saying don't do it. You are going to delve into Sarah's birthday box, are you?
I am, yeah. Now, I love my job that much. I'm not going to show you everything. You know, I do love it. So I am going to show you some, despite that email saying Sarah's box, don't show in wake up call, because she'll do it later on. So,
he's doing it.
I'm going to do it.
He's doing it. He's at
When it comes to Sarah's birthday box, you're going to be £40 or $50. Now, you would be altogether £144.32, and for you guys stateside, $195.50. You're going to get it for £40 or $50. Look at that saving. You're saving £104.82, or in dollars, you're going to be saving $145.50. Even better than that, of course, if you're platinum, that's going to come down to £32 or $42 for...
Ooh, what you found? What the?
I know.
Wait, the what that? Is that supposed to be in there?
Well, I'm showing it now. I'm showing it now. Now, remember, these just launched during our Crafters Companion birthday event in October.
Yeah.
And they sold out, and they sold out, and they sold out. We have got our Sarah birthday box. You've got your shimmer ink pad within that one there.
That is incredible. He's having a good old rummage in there, look.
Let's go. Okay, let's go old school.
Ooh.
Now look at that. Now think of all of
Embossing boards.
your birthday boxes.
Nice.
Treat boxes. Maybe you make wax melts. Maybe you make little sweeties. Maybe you make toffee. Maybe you make bath bombs. You're going to be able to then make your own boxes. No die cutting machine, no nothing. Now it will sit in the Ultimate Pro, but you don't need the Ultimate Pro. You can use it as a standalone. So you've got that one there as well. I'm going to show you one other thing. Now, there's actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to show you two things, and then that's all that I'm going to show. So when it comes to something like that, you're going to need cardstock. A3 cardstock.
Ooh.
Centura Pearl. So Snow White. Now, of course, as I always say, if you can get A3, go for A3, because you can cut it down to A4. But of course, A4 you can't extend to A3. That's there. And then let's go.
Don't show it all, you're going to get in trouble.
I know, I've got Johnny in my ear saying don't. Right, let's go. Right, let's go for, do you know what? Let's go for a key essential. Your low-tack tape. Now, that's something we sell day in, day out on our website, full price, no discount, no nothing, no problem whatsoever. However, that's in there. Right, I am not showing you anything else because I've literally got Johnny shouting down my ear, but...
Wow, that's a full box!
That is a full box. So it is £144, just over £144 worth of Crafters Companion goodies in there, or $195 worth, just over. Today's price, everyone, would be £40 or $50. If you are in Club Inspire and you're platinum, it comes down more to £32 or $40. Or would I be right in thinking, Benjamin, that say I have just joined the club.
Yes.
And this is my first purchase after joining the club.
Yes.
I will still get that 20% discount
Yes.
as well, even although it's my very first order. It's a Sarah birthday box, so I would get it at that price as well. There you go. Humdinger.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yes. Blooming marvellous. I want to see what else is in that box, but
I'm not going to.
Now, because it's joint birthday celebrations, obviously Sarah's birthday on Sunday just gone, mine coming up this Sunday, 35. I've got a box as well. I'm very excited about this. Ben's birthday box. Whose is better though? What, Johnny? 35, yeah, 35 this year. Yeah, 35. Whose is going to be the best box? That's the question. That's what we want to know.
Who's got the bigger box?
Huh?
Who's got the bigger box?
Who's got the bigger box? Maybe we should do a poll. Did I tell you I'm very excited about Facebook? The poll button's back.
Yeah. You can do polls.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do polls on Facebook.
Did you? Yeah.
Either ors, and I didn't. It was never been there, and now it's back on
Pages. Back.
Anyway, my birthday box is worth over £142. It's worth just shy of $200. Yes, mine is worth more than Sarah's. But am I charging you more? No, I'm not. Same price, £40, $50, or if you're platinum, £32 or $40. Let us show you what you will be getting in this box. I'll just show you a few items. One of my favourite pads of the moment, your pastels in your amazing luxury mixed card stock. So you get a selection of all these beautiful colours in the linen and also in that pearlescent effect. This is a brand new pad. I'll flick through it for you later on, but you're going to get that included in this birthday box. Also, if you love your frames and you love your nesting dies and you love a bit of decorative features, then you'll absolutely love these Moderna dies because they are included within my birthday box. And shall I show you one more? I think I shall. One of our amazing image sentiment dies is also in here too. These are super handy, putting the sentiment at the focal point of your project. You have got that included within this bundle. That one there is your thank you for everything you do. I am showing you those 3 items for now. You'll have to wait and see what else is in the box, but I'm telling you in here, we have got core tools in the box. We've got more stamps in here. We've got more dies in here. Oh, that was a bit, that was a bit high, wasn't it? What was that? Hello. We have also got some Spectrum Noir goodies in here too. That, friends, is a very, very good birthday box indeed. And listen, again, listen to all the goodies in here. It sounds like a train, doesn't it? Woo-hoo!
It's your birthday.
Flying out the door already, my birthday box. We will maybe reveal a few more items a little bit later on. I know Sarah's box is proving very, very popular as well. You're going to have to be quick on these. The tenner deals we've got for you, we're going to have a look through next. So he says, if they didn't want Craig to open the box, why leave it unsealed in the studio?
Thank
it was
you.
just screaming to be opened.
It is, isn't it? It is. Don't give me something if you don't want me to open it and show. I'm going to do it.
And Kate in California in Somerset says, thank you, Craig, and the bosses and the gallery. We forced him to share those items. He did not cave and show us all of it. Please be kind. And Carol Ann says, tut tut, quality, not quantity. I think you'll agree, though. A lot of quality in that box as well. Now, also celebrating the birthday, we've got platinum tenner deals, and Craig has got a few to share with you. Wait till you see some of the deals we've got for you tonight. What are you going to start with?
Right, actually, do you know what? I'm just going to hide a few of them just now. There we go, because it kind of gives it away. What about the first one? A tote. And a crafter's companion, grey purple, rose design here. Now, this one here, guess how much?
20.
Tenner.
What?
So if you are platinum, that is a tenner. £10, $10, 10
Amazing.
euros. Now, within this one here, really good size, really good depth in here. You know our tote bags by now. You know how the stitching is absolutely incredible. It's epic. You've got your pockets at the front, you've got your hook and loop as well. Now we're saying desktop tote because it will quite literally sit just at the side of your desk. You might have your Gemini plates in there. You might have your 6x6, your 8x8 cardstock in there if you want to. You might have your pokey tools, you might have your bone folders, maybe your flower forming. Maybe you're just then going to set your little cups in there. You've got your little bungee pockets at the back as well. So if you do want to section it off, you can absolutely do that. It's all white clean as well. Inside you've got the branded Crafter's Companion inside as well, which does actually, you know, means a lot to a crafter when of course you want everything to look nice within your craft room. You've of course got the handles on each side, so if you are taking them out and about, maybe you need that little bit extra room on your craft desk, then you can simply either just lift it, or of course you've got the handles as well. Now not only the stitching around the side, but look at the handles side by side. That that crisscross. Now, when it comes to stitching, that's not something you see quite a lot. Usually you'll see stitching in a square or a rectangle, depending on what the actual medium is. But that crisscross gives you that strength, it gives you that stability, and it gives you that durance as well. So you can really do pop a lot in there. It's going to hold it no problem if you are moving. What about just in the car? Maybe if the side of your car, maybe not necessarily the side, but the centre, you've got one of those deep pockets, maybe just in the boot, maybe just behind the back there, and they can just throw, you know, the little toys or any, of course, any of the rubbish in there. It does fold up as well, so you can just pull out that inside, and then you've got that zip. So if you're not using it, or you are just going from place to place, maybe you're just going to pop all of your little smellies, deodorants and that if you're staying in a hotel overnight. It is an absolutely well put together design. You know that by now when it comes to all of our past great purple and floral design from our tote bag. That one there being £10, $10 if you are platinum level. So that's the first one that you can get at $10, £10. Next one, this one, is our large scissors.
No way.
That's exactly what I thought when I first seen that these were in the bundle. Now within these ones here, these are our large scissors. So these are usually $15.99. Now if you're platinum level, you're going to get these for £10 or $10.
Wow.
Now where is it different when it comes to our scissors? Well, it's Leanne first and foremost, head of product development, as most of you knows. So Leanne doesn't just go to a scissor manufacturer. Like our guillotine, Leanne goes to a sword manufacturer. It's the best of the best. Now, not only that, when it comes to ours, we've got measurements on our large scissors here. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means if, like the second demonstration I'm going to do in Wake Up Call, you're going to make a box. Now, yes, you're usually just going to cut down to your score line of a box, but you know what? You don't need to worry about being accurate or straight on. You've got the measurements on the scissors there. So this is one where, in my craft box at the side of me here, I have two. I always have two. I've got one in the kitchen. I've actually been using one over the weekend decorating, and I've got two in my craft room as well. Actually, the one I was decorating was the one from the kitchen. So £10, $10, unbelievably strong. It's durable. If you are using them elsewhere, maybe, you know, sort of DIY, of course, maybe just around the house, you can be using them as well if you are cooking, you know, if you don't like the fat on the meats. Now, of course, if you are going to do that, keep one for cooking and then not one for, of course, you know, your crafting, etc., etc. But you can do that. That one there, I can't believe that we've got that in at £10 and $10. Our large scissors, these sell so well, but you've got that at that incredible price. Key need, not just in the craft room, all around the house. Always need these ones. So that is another one that you've got. You can get your hands on at £10, $10. Then maybe you want to do a little bit of card making, but you want to make it really quick, simple, elegant, sophisticated.
Wow.
Pack that punch. What about our large create a card die? Now, a large create a card die for £10, $10, if you are platinum level, is absolutely exceptional. Now, if you use this just to cut into a panel of cardstock, this will go through your junior and it'll go through your midi, no problem at all. But if you're using it into card blank, then you will need, of course, your large Gemini. Look at the size, 4.7 by 7.2. It's huge, it's massive, but it's detail. It's interlace, so what I would recommend, please, after you've die cut it, run it through again with your purple embossing mat, push out that detail, get that refined edge work when it comes to that lace look. So if you want to go for that one at platinum level, also £10 or $10. Look at that, you're saving essentially, you're saving £10 or $10. It would be, well, in actual fact,
$20.
You're saving $20, so you know that really is exceptional. If you've got that, consider it as maybe you do craft clubs or craft crops. Yes, I know we are only coming into the start of May just shortly, but in craft industry, you guys know what that means. June time UK, but look at Christmas. July, you guys stateside start to look at Christmas. So there's an idea as well. I said last week, I've already got a few Christmas presents off a QVC last week.
Have you actually?
Thought, oh, it's a cracking deal for said people. So, gone ahead. Now, what about this one? Ben, how the heck we've got this in at £10 or $10?
That's 25 or 35 there, is what you should be paying.
That has got to be, and I'm going to go out on a limb here, but it's got to be more than £10 or $10 to actually produce these.
Oh, yes.
These are artist quality. The blend when it comes to our pencils, are exceptional. These ones are superior. Now, 24 colours. Now, we're not just giving you those, you know how some places will give you that pack that sit in the warehouse, the gather dust.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Primary colours.
Yeah.
So I don't need to say anything else other than primary colours. You know these are key colours, primary colours that you're going to be using when it comes to colouring here. As I say, that blend is absolutely exceptional. Blend as they are, but if you do want to come along with your blending solution, I know it's out of stock at the moment, but if you want another little bit more inspiration, Leanne done a lovely demonstration on our cartload on Thursday past there, where she talked to you about the blending. Remember, if you've seen it, she talked about the waves on your cardstock and that layering of card of colour. Go back and have a look. But again, Spectrum Noir, colour blend pencils, world-renowned artists across the globe are using our brands now. Absolutely phenomenal at £10 or $10. You would be $24.99 or $34.95.
And by the way, if you just buy that today, you're going to get that die as well, because you get a free gift when you spend 10.
Exactly. Now, could you imagine as well, Ben, I'm thinking that buy more, save more. Most of you, if not all, maybe not all of you, most of you are going to be going for those dotty tape runners. Take into account the price of the dotty tape runners, even with just something like that, that's going to take you kind of like at that first level to get your discount.
Yeah.
So think about things like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is your Spectrum Noir. Other thing that we need, now, I don't use a lot, but I always have it about to craft onto.
Oh, the big mat.
And this is our this is our self-healing cutting mat. Now, you do get asked, when do you use self-healing and when do you use a glass mat? Glass mat gives you a glide with your craft knife. An actual self-healing mat, which this one is, and the name is in the title, it self-heals. So what kind of does is it holds and it hugs your craft knife, so it gives you a really nice, slow, even cut. Now, you can still blend on this, you can still ink on this if you want to, you can use this for the measurements, you can use this for the degrees if you want to, or you can use it just for something to craft onto. Then if you do want to then do your cutting on, you can do that. What you don't need to worry about is if you do cut, because it's self-healing, you're not going to get all of those little channels from the craft knife. You know when you rub your fingernail on it and you can feel that connection where you've got the little grids that your craft knife's cut into? You don't get that. Completely smooth because it's self-healing. So it is your 12 by 18, 12 inches by 18, self-healing cutting mat. Absolutely phenomenal when you're getting that at a platinum price of £10 or $10. An absolute must for your craft room. Whether you are going to be using it as a way to actually cut with, as I say, I don't do that a lot. I use my glass mat, but I always have one about, whether I'm just actually holding stuff. For instance, I'll maybe do some of my layers and then I need a little bit of room. With your self-healing mat, you can just lift up, move to the side, then bring back in. Inches on one side, centimetres on the other side, even if you're just thinking this as a medium to be crafting onto, Ben. £10, $10, absolutely fab at that price if you're platinum level. So you just need to make that decision, what one you're going to go for. And in actual fact, Ben, this is what I would be using is that next level up when it comes to take advantage of your buy more, save more, or your gifts, or your goodie bag, etc., etc. So have a look at that one. Really good ones there.
And don't forget, of course, all of these free items with your £10 spend, $10 spend. You get that party bag as well, worth over £35 or dollars when you spend over 100. You've then got all of those codes to be using too. So many of you getting excited. Kate in California and Somerset says major savings on those large scissors if you're in the US. And Heather says, since I've gotten these amazing scissors, all my others look at me with extreme sadness since I never reach for them any longer. Oh, poor old scissors. Right, so those were Sarah's £10, $10 platinum deals. I have some for you as well, which we will rattle through very, very quickly indeed for you. Your metallic pencils. I mean, again, these are just incredibly priced today. Normally $12.99, $14.95 for these platinum member exclusive of a tenner, £10, $10. And don't forget, if you're just jumping in for these today for the first time, you'll get these alongside that die as well. You've got in here, though, that premium metallic pigment in here, all blendable for you as well, beautifully designed, and again, perfect to go onto your darker color cardstock, particularly great on your black cardstock that you've got as well. And do you know what? When you think about your color blends and your aqua blends, maybe sometimes these get a little bit left behind. You think, oh, do I really need to get these in my crafty armory? Today, you absolutely do. Maybe you've never tried these before, and you're thinking, come on now, for a tenner, I've absolutely got to jump in and grab these. If you've already bought them, no doubt you'll be jumping in and grabbing them again. 12 beautiful colors that you're going to be getting in there for that price of just a tenner if you are a Platinum member. Now, also along that kind of vein, sticking with Spectrum Noir, the classics, again, just one of our core products. And can you believe that we're going to be giving you the Brights for a tenner? This is £20 worth, $32 worth of our amazing classic pens for an absolute steal today. So again, think about these if you need to be stocking up. Think about these if maybe you're coming out of the back of the Academy of Colour and you're wanting to try out some of the different pens that we've got available. You know, maybe you're someone who's been using tri-blends for quite some time and you're now used to blending, you're feeling a little bit more confident, then classic's definitely the way to go for you. You've got them in the Brights as well, so you've got a lot of your primary colours in here too. You've got the dual-ended pen there with that fine nib and that chisel nib in there as well. And of course, the great thing about our alcohol markers is, yes, you'll be using these on your card, on your paper, but they'll take to so many different surfaces as well. And for £10 today, even if you've never tried any of our Spectrum Noir products before, you have got to get these in your basket, and you'll be thanking us later, because we sell these every day of the week for that price on the screen. But for Platinum members, £10 or $10, but grab these as quick as you can, because these deals will be flying. Next up, now, seeing as it was my choice of 10 picks, you knew there would be some craft kits in there. We've got the pop-out seeing craft kit in here as well. These, bang for buck, when they're £24.95, pounds or dollars, are insane value for money, because I always call these kind of like one box crafting. You've got everything in here pretty much that you need to be crafting with. Got a few of these myself at home, and I just find, particularly for someone who's like, you know, maybe a beginner, maybe you're sort of crafting here, there and everywhere, doing a little bit, you've got everything that you need in here. In this one, for example, you've got all of your papers in here, you've got all of your coloured cards, you get your card blanks, you get your envelopes, you've got exclusive content as far as the dies and stamps are concerned in here as well. So maybe you picked out the pop-up scene collection that we had. You won't have the dies unless you have this box. You get your pearls in there. This one comes with a sorted ribbon for you as well, and 24 card blanks and envelopes. So you've got everything you need, basically, aside from a bit of adhesive, to get crafting with, and over 200 elements. For £25 or $30, that's incredible. For £10 or $10 today for Platinum members, incredible. 38 is the box number 38, and we can't just have one on there. Let's have a second on there as well. Box number 37, done them out of order. Your pop-out characters, and similarly, this is incredible because you get the two dies in there to be able to create the little pop-out bear, hello, and the little pop-out rabbit in there as well.
What does it do?
Eh?
What does it do?
What does what do?
When it pops out, what does it do? When the
Hello.
Is that what it does?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. No. The rabbit goes, hello. Like that.
Ah!
Yeah. Shut up, Craig.
God, Ben, you're so immature.
Anyway, you get all your dies and your stamps in there as well. 24 card blanks and envelopes once again. You've got ribbons, you've got card, you've got printed papers, puddles in there too. And this is puddles, and this is the kind of thing that you can be creating. So box 37, how incredible is that today, right? Box 37 and box 38 you can pick up if you're Platinum for £20 or $20, which is still saving you £5 or $10 off the price of one if you bought these at full price. That is incredible. If you've already got these, it's worth buying them again just for the consumable content, I would say, and maybe you can give the metal work and the stamps away to somebody else, but they are flying out today. Also, The scratch reveal kit is in my £10, $10 deal as well. These, again, I just think are absolutely brilliant. If you love cards that have that kind of surprise element, have that, like fun element of being able to reveal a message, then this is for you. It is the full kit, the card making kit. There's over 150 elements in here. You'll make a minimum of 12 cards, but what you get in this, you get all of your card blanks, you get all of your envelopes, you get coloured card in here, and then you get all of your scratch reveal stickers. There's 57 of those in different colours, different sizes, different shapes for you as well. Plus, you're going to get, someone's had a bit of a scratch there, haven't they? You're also going to get a huge selection of stamps in here as well. And it's worth bearing in mind, I'll just quickly lay a bit of this out. So there's all of your cards and envelopes. It's worth bearing in mind that yes, you've got lots of different stamps in there for all sorts of occasions, as you can see, from new baby to moving home to engagement to all sorts of celebrations. But actually, if your particular celebration, or maybe you just want to do like a really funny message or something a little bit different, you've got the ability to be able to do that yourself. You can write it in, you can stamp it in. We just set you off with a lovely collection of stamps, which I think covers off lots and lots and lots of different occasions in here. And then there's all your sentiments. So you've got things like guess what, you've got what's that one there? With love on your special day, then you can scratch underneath to find out maybe what the present is, or where you're going. Maybe it's a movie night. Maybe it's pack your bags. Pack your bags.
I want a divorce.
Pack your bags. It does say pack your bags. Yeah. There. That is hilarious. Oh, Charlotte. Pack your case, not pack your bags. That's a bit...
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Get out of the house.
All the family... oh, happy birthday, scratch, 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 scratch. Pack your bags, get it. Pack your bags, we're going on holiday. Pack your bags, we're going on holiday. You've then got all of your coloured cards stuck in there as well. That's all included. Plus, you've got... lots of your pattern cardstock in there too. It's an absolute steal today. For a tenner, what are you waiting for? That is just a selection of the Platinum Tenner deals. I think, you know what? Sarah's got some good Platinum Tenner deals that you've seen with Craig. My Platinum Tenners are outstanding. I'm sure you will agree. Hannah says, how do you get the party bag? You get the party bag by spending over 100 with us, all right? And it's worth over £35 or $35. The craft kit, says Jude, makes such lovely gifts. They really, really do. Now, very, very exciting that back in stock, ladies and gentlemen, it's the day you've all been waiting for. Back in stock for the first time since 2011. It's not that far back. But for the first time in ages, you guys have been waiting patiently. They have finally arrived. Our extra strong dotty tape pens are back in stock. And you are getting the big box, the 12 box, the wholesale box for just £38 or $54. That is an unbelievable deal. We're just checking the price, the platinum price if you're in the US, but what I would say to you is this is now live on the website for you. You can buy these individually, but the majority of people are getting the full box now. It has gone live. Please, please, please stock up on these like they are going out of style. If you think one box is enough for you, that is brilliant. But what I would say to you is one box enough? You're probably going to need a couple. You might even go for 3. Heck, if you're stocking up on these today and you're thinking, oh, I need to get 3 boxes worth, that already takes you over that 100 spend. What are you doing down there?
I'm just making sure the mechanics are
working. You've thrown me off now. You get 3 lots of those. You're getting up close to your 100 spend. So you're getting close to getting that party bag. You're getting closer to using that code to make that extra saving as well. There are many reasons why you need to multiple order on these today, not least for the fact that once these do disappear again, cannot guarantee when these are going to be back in stock. So go, go, go. I have been assured that these are now live on the website. You can go individual on these if you wish. However, I would be jumping in and grabbing these as a matter of urgency because they're back, they're here, we're very excited. Please, please, please get these now whilst you can because these will disappear as they always do. Thank you so much for all the lovely comments coming through. Let me know what you bought. Let me know what you're shopping for. I've shown you my platinum deals. We have missed one, though, off the list. Which one have you got, Craig, that we've missed?
I know, well, yeah, my surprise has kind of been blown because it says it on the screen here. But yeah, £10, $10 platinum price. You've got 1, you've got 2, you've got 3 of your glossy highlights. Yours won't come with a broken tip there. But you've got the 3 of them here. Now these ones here, they do go, of course, on that cloudy colour, but as soon as they dry crystal clear. Now if you love your clear dewdrops, then of course, this is a great way of doing your own. So whether you are doing cards or project where you want that glass look, maybe of course you're going to be doing some of the rain, of course, that's going to be good for the rain. We don't want anyone to be crying on their cards, but maybe some of the tier work you can be doing if you want to. These are just a really, really fun medium to be playing with. What I would say, these are an absolute exceptional adhesive. I personally don't use them as an adhesive because I don't want to waste mine. I keep mine for all of my dewdrop work. However, if you run out of your wet adhesive, you can absolutely use these for your mats and layers, etc., popping on your embellishments. But as I say, for me personally, although it's not that you're going to be wasting much because you've got the 3 of them for that £10 or $10, but I do just like to use mine for that dewdrop look when it comes to your cards. Other good thing as well that you can do with these ones, if you're not overly confident about putting them direct onto your actual project, take the backing off your foam pad sheets where you've got that non-stick and then do your drops on that. Let it dry and then you've got your own individual dewdrop that you can then pop in a little container and you can colour them afterwards if you want to with those classic pens that Ben showed you.
And do you know what as well, if you go back, not the Wednesday just gone, the Wednesday before that, for Sheena's first show, I mean, we were all like, what? Sheena was painting with the glossy highlights, because a few of you were saying, can you do that? She was like, yeah, you can. And she just improv'd and did a quick demo with them. So you've got plenty of content as to how you can get the very best at your glossy highlights, but that is a price today. £10, $10 Platinum member exclusive, when you should be paying almost £18 or over $20. So much love for the show. Who's got what in the basket? Let us know what you're shopping for. Who's bought the dotty tape pens? Who has finally grabbed those? I need to know. And how many have you bought? Who's like multi-ordered on those? Who's going to be set for the next year at least when it comes to those dotty tape pens? I need to know. And also, which deals are you shopping for as far as those platinum tenner deals are concerned? Which is your favourite box so far as well? Get in touch, let us know. Linda Knowles just ordered the dotty tape pens. Boom. What's that, Johnny? Oh, just refresh your page for the dotty tape pens, we've just been told. That should have sorted out the platinum price, because I think a few of you were seeing the wrong price there. If you just give your page a quick refresh, you will be able to see that there now. Now, another great deal for you, and this is my side, because remember, it's Sarah and my birthday special this evening, Cartload special. So Sarah's got a few deals, I've thrown a few deals in, and it wouldn't be a deal if we didn't have the Gemini midi in there, and that's exactly what we've done this time. And you know what? We've done so many great deals recently on the midi, discounted deals, deals where we brought you the midi and then maybe thrown in kind of some extra folders and shims, and we thought, you know, what can we do that's a little bit different this time around? Well, seeing as it's a birthday, what about having a birthday bag thrown in too? And that's exactly what we've done this time. So, giving you the Gemini midi, the bigger of our portable machines. We've got that 6x9 folder size that goes through here. Super portable, super easy to use, super precise, super powerful. Brilliant as well if you like to craft on the hoof, craft on the go, craft on holiday, craft at the bottom of the garden. Now the weather's getting a little bit better. And honestly, these machines are absolutely brilliant. They're easy to use. You don't need electricity. They are simplicity
without electricity.
Yes. And I think we're going to be seeing one in use very, very shortly indeed.
I am indeed. I'm going to demo with it in a minute.
Good man. Yeah. What I did want to show you there very quickly is the fact that, so you're paying $55.99 or $87.99 if you're platinum for your midi today. However, we are going to be giving you a surprise bag worth over £70, over $85 for free. Do you want to see it all or just a few bits?
None. Nah, don't want to see anything.
Don't want to see anything. All right. What's that? Oh yeah, you could use your code here. So get the code, get another that's brilliant. That's why he's producer Johnny.
Yeah,
he remembered.
That at that price, getting that discount with that surprise bag, Ben, that's really good if you want to buy the midi for, you know, a gift for someone.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, they've lent you something in the past and they've never got it back, and now the time's to then just...
That is incredible. What? Sorry, I was listening to Johnny. What were you saying?
No, it's all right.
Oh, do you know what?
Yeah.
I do actually have my midi in the car.
You do?
My midi in the car, but not yours.
He's got his own one, Charlotte, that... Yeah.
I've got my own personal one.
You've been using it.
Oh, yes, I was doing a bit of crafting yesterday. Here's the thing. I started making a card yesterday and I ran out, you know what it's like. I ran out of time because I'm sure she hasn't, but we had, no, Bullseye was on, I was watching it at the same time. But when Sarah and I were chatting about this show the other week, like we'd sort of gone, oh, I'll make you a card, oh, I'll make you a card, make you a card. And I know she won't have, but I just started making a card just in case she had.
She won't.
No?
She won't.
No. So I brought the part of the card, which the thing was, I ran out of time and I didn't have everything that I needed there, but I was crafting with my midi yesterday. And the reason I brought my midi in the car was just in case I'd join you on the craft along later.
Ah, good thinking.
We'll see.
Good thinking.
But it's only an hour, so I don't want to hold you up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Like he goes, yeah, you'll hold me up. You'll
Yeah.
hold me up. I know we've only got an hour, Johnny. A couple of things you're going to be getting in this mystery bag. You want a colourable, I can't say it, a colourable creator card die. Boom, you got it. That's in the bag.
That?
What is it?
What is it?
I don't know. What is it?
A colourable creator card die.
You're also going to be getting the timeless forget-me-nots in our cut and emboss folders. Oh, yes. That's why you can't take it off me. It's Daisy's midi, the other one. Yeah, that's why we're keeping that at home.
I wouldn't do that anyway.
I know you wouldn't. And then you're also going to get these fantastic Shadow Sentiment Stampin' dies as well. That is just 3 of the items that are in that bag. There's another 1, 2, 3 items in there, but it's worth over £71, over $85, and you get all of that for free when you get the midi today. And like the guys have been saying, use that code as well to get an extra 10 off the price that you're seeing on screen, which is quite simply incredible. And of course, because you've spent today, you're over a tenner, you'll get that free gift thrown in as well of that amazing die. You need to be quick. We are very, very busy right now. The tape pens are flying. Betty's bought the tape pens. Tina Rose gone for the Dotty tape pens. Linda's bought the tape pens. Laura Power says, I'm so excited, desperate need of those tape pens. They are flying. Everything's busy. You guys are really, really excited about our big birthday cartload show, so let's give you opportunity to check out, and when we come back, we'll look at a few more deals and have some demos with Craig.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
I have to tell you, every single person works tirelessly behind the scenes, and I can't just give a shout out to one person, because for me it has to be John, Tracy and Jake.
Going to give a shout out to our backstage hero, and I'm actually going to say heroes. It has got to be our product coordination team. It's got to be.
Because without those 3 people, when we're on air, we wouldn't be able to function like we do. They make sure we have everything we need, right from the samples to the product to having a drink of water throughout the show. They really look after us.
You see us day in, day out, 7 days a week, live on TV. We're crafting away. We're hopefully inspiring you. Every single card, every single product, every single tool that we touch has come from product coordination. Those guys are the unsung hero. They're there making sure we have the products, we have the inks, we have the tools, we have everything that we need. We have the power to actually work our Gemini ranges. The smooth running of behind the scenes of Crafters TV is all down to our product coordination team.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. So, join our family of craft experts with live tutorials and demonstrations every day. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products here on Crafters TV. Get creative and craft along with our amazing deals. Your next craft project is only a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week or watch on catch up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook or our YouTube channel. You can chat to us, craft along and meet new friends in our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
You're all out of time with each other! You're not through to boot camp, get off!
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. So stop what you're doing and enjoy the fun here on Crafters TV.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for checking out your baskets. It has been busy at the checkouts. And before we get on to demo, I know this isn't the most interesting thing to look at, but this is absolutely flying. The dotty tape pens are disappearing before your very eyes. Don't be that person who misses them this time. I honestly don't know how much stock we've got, but what I would say to you is now they're back in stock, buy them whilst you can. And happy birthday to Violet, who says it's my birthday this Sunday too, Violet. Well, happy birthday to you. We'll celebrate together. We'll celebrate together. We are busy right across the board right now. In between all of the kind of busyness as far as this show is concerned, and then of course the Mad Show this evening. By the way, Cartload tonight is 5 o'clock starts. That's midday Eastern, 9 o'clock Pacific. If you want to join us, we're starting an hour earlier for a 3-hour extravaganza, so do get in early. And if you have just joined us, don't forget to celebrate that fact. A free gift with every £10, $10 spend. And if you spend over 100, we've got a party bag for you as well, with goodies in there worth over £35 or $35. So do jump in and get spending today. The word cutting stamp and die collection, though, this is what we're going to be concentrating on right now, and indeed for the craft along, which is coming up. Normal time for the craft along, but a shortened show. It will just be an hour. I know we've got the lovely Hannah who's going to be joining us for that as well, so super pumped and excited for that show. And a great saving on the full collection here. It should be paying £60, $77. Look at the price today, $23.20 or $30.40. Let's get on into this and get crafting with Crew, because I feel like we've, well, both of us have rabbited on for the last hour, so it would be nice to see some inspiration.
A little bit of inspiration. First of all, let's show you what we're going to do in the craft along.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this will easily be done within the 1 hour. However, it will take the 1 hour.
Yeah. So
just to keep that one in mind. So I thought, because of course, we've got, in just over a week's time, we've got the King's Coronation. So I thought, why not go red, white and blue? You know, of course, Union Jack, you guys stateside. I know many of you are celebrating the King's Coronation. You might start to use this idea for coming up for July time, of course. This is showcasing how you can cut in or cut out. So we're going to use the Celebrate. The papers is from our paper library, because we've got some of the red, white and blue within that one. And then that one there is the stars, which came from our Crafters Inspiration magazine a couple of editions ago. So within the 1 hour craft along, we'll talk you through that, and this is what we will create. So within Wake Up Call, let's just, I'm just going to move that to the side with all my stuff for craft along, so don't lose it. So this time, I thought what we're going to do is, now we're going to do a scrapbook page, But what I'm going to do, I'm not going to show you my finished project, because my finished project I've actually popped into a frame that's going to be a gift for my friend Heather and little Lula. Uncle Craig's making it for little Lula.
Aww.
So, thought what we'll do is we'll bring in, now as well as all the incredible deals you're going to find with me and Ben back together, the plaid paper pad lads are back together again. And what I've done is I've taken one of the blush ones here, you can see. Now I've also taken a piece, incidentally, this is from the natural 12 by 12 paper pad. So that came with the pastel ones that are in your box.
Oh, yeah.
So this is, I've kept this at 12 by 12. Now with this one, what I have done is I've chopped it down to 11 3/4 by 11 3/4. Now, if you're intending to put this into an actual scrapbook, you might want to then avoid a lot of the mats and layers that I'm going to do. It's up to you. The scrapbook page, for this, I'm going to keep low. I'm going to keep that on one level with my tape.
Yeah.
However, you will see within the frame that I've showed you, or I will show you at the end, I have layered up with foam pads.
Okay.
Because it is a frame that did have glass, but what I've done is I've removed the glass bin so that I can get depth. You'll see, and you'll see what I mean by that just shortly. So going in with my plaid paper, and I've just done my mats and layers. Now I've used my double-sided tape because you know that's my preference, but you could use your straight tape runner if you want to. So there's the basis. Now also on the show, what you're going to find is a pad that kind of escaped many of us. It's called Everyday Scenes,
yeah.
and it's got beautiful everyday scenes. Now what I will do just now is I'm using two photos. One of the photos of little Lula. Look at that.
How
Isn't she
cute?
Absolutely
How
adorable.
old is she?
So she will be 7, 8 months.
Oh, she's well cute.
Give or take. Now, this is where I've actually thought of the colours from the photo. So you can see we've got some pink work, we've got some white work as well. And even our adorable yellow little suit that she's got there, I'm going to then bring that colour through within this demonstration. Now, what I wanted to do is I really want to make it pop. So I've brought in the colours from the wildflower, which is the linen cardstock. And with this one, what I have done is I've chopped it down to 7 3/4 by 7 3/4. What I'm then going to do, just to say as well, the plaid pad and this one in ink pads, they are on the craft along. You'll find them either on Shop the Show or they will be on Shop the Day, I'm sure. And this actual water reactive that I'm using, Ben, is our pink tulip. And I'm just going around the edges very, very lightly. It's not there to actually create a visual break of layer because I'm using this linen cardstock. Incidentally, if you are doing this as a scrapbook page to go into an actual scrapbook, as I was saying, this is where you might want to tone down these layers because that gives you bulk. Now you have to watch the bulk of layers when it comes to a scrapbook page. You might want to take this away and then just do your inky layers. That's up to yourself. But I just thought let's add a little bit of extra colour, pink tulip, which is within a bundle, and we're going around the edge. It's very, very subtle, but it's there. And then all that I'm going to do is I'm just going to mat and layer this one onto our linen card. So with this one, 7 3/4 by 7 3/4, I'm going to go in with this really unusual red that we've got. And this one, it is 8 by 8. So let's mat and layer this one. And then what I'm then going to do is I've then gone in with this green, also from the wildflower. Yeah. And I have, well, I've kept it at the width of A4, which is basically, it's 8 1/4. And then what I've done is I've trimmed the other side to 8 1/4 as well. And then this is going to go into the centre, matting and layering. And then you could chop this up if you wanted to, Ben, and do it in sections onto your 12 by 12, or you can then come along and die cut it, do different shapes. But you know what I'm like, I love my square, I love my straight edges, square, rectangle, anything like that. I'm not one for quirky shapes. So what I can then do is then bring this one in, and then what I'm going to do as best as I can is I'm going to centralise that. And then what this is going to do, this is also going to enable it to pack a punch within the middle of the scrapbook page. So you've got a lot going on in the middle, and then it just eases your eye out to the sides there. It just lightly drifts off, which looks lovely within a page. So let's move that to the side. And then I'm going to go in with both My Friend and With Love.
Ah.
So I thought these work well together, because what I'm not going to do within this demo is use the stamps that come with it. You've got them, of course. So for instance, With Love, you can have With Love and Great Big Hugs, or With Love from all of us, or With Love from me to you. You can then start to mix and match if you want to, use them on their own, or don't use them at all. And that's exactly what I'm doing, and that's not using them. So white multi-purpose. Now once again, this is where I'm starting to pull in the white. So if I bring this one back in, if we look at the pinky tones that we've got here, we've then also got the white tones. You can see these have then just been then brought through into this back layer, same as this actual pattern. Also just to say, notice, sometimes it's little detail, but notice the yellow within this background.
Matches with the baby grey.
So have a look at your photo and then pull the colours from the photo.
Has she got sunglasses on her head?
It does. Yeah.
So trendy.
It's very, very trendy. Well, if you know Heather, you know that she is going to be very, very trendy. She already is as Lula. So let's bring in our cardstock. So I've cut that to 6 by 1 3/4, and I've done both of these. Now, these have no outside cutting edge bend, so that just means they're going to cut in. So that cardstock could be as big as whatever size die cut machine that you've got, and it will cut into the card. That then gives you options, because then you can have whatever size border you want all the way round. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line that one up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape this into the middle. Now I'm going to be using our midi here, but what I am still conscious of is the power of the midi. So I don't want to put my tape on the outside in case it actually tears any of the fibres. So I'm just pushing it into all of the little nooks and crannies, because all of that is going to be waste. But this is also a good one, Ben, to paper piece.
Oh, yeah.
So once you've then started to layer it up, die cut the die again in a different colour and then start to paper piece. So there's lots of things that you can do with them. Like that one there, that could be a number of photos of me and you, and then just putting in My Friend.
My Friend.
Or maybe your little memory books. Anything like that, you can start to use them. And I know, and I'm sure many will say, how much they love these dies, how many times that you've used them. If you do use them in the way that I'm doing, they're going to fit through your mini as well.
Oh, nice,
so really being able to give you that, that sentiment visual.
Yes, you're only limited to the size of your cardstock, really,
exactly. Aren't you? You really, really are. So if I take that one out, what we've then got is we've then got With Love. Now, isn't that strong, and it's bold, and it's really pleasing, and it's readable, which I know sounds daft, but we know that you can get fonts nowadays where you just cannot read them. There's nothing worse than having anything like that when it comes to card making. Or even if you come along, and I'm just thinking at the back of me here with Corin's Craft Along, you know, or maybe one of the light boxes that Debbie Robinson loves to make. Imagine that being cut in with a battery-operated tea light in the back. Anything like that. And that's what I love about them. So therefore, let's bring back in that colour that we've done from the side. Remember, this is from the Wildflower linen cardstock. So what I'm going to do is let's go in with Love. Now, let's bring in our dotty tape runner. Let's bring it. It's back.
It's back.
It is back. We've been waiting ages.
They're flying out, by the way. Not surprised. You want the big pack if you want to get them. Details coming up on the screen for you here. 12 for £30.40, 43.20. It's incredible that we've got these back in stock and then we're giving you a 35% discount.
It's crazy, isn't it? It is absolutely crazy. Sarah calls herself a businesswoman. It's not any business sense there to me. And actually, this is a perfect opportunity to actually explain. Maybe you're new to us since we've had the dotty tape runners.
You don't know what they are.
And you're thinking, well, what is all of this excitement about the dotty tape runners? Well, I shall explain. So let's pop that one onto my mat there. So let's bring in our other one here. Now, if I bring in our normal, our normal tape runner, So this one here is a normal tape runner where you've got that full length. You'll find these on the website. Now the actual strip, I know you won't really see it onto the craft card. Oh, you can just see it.
Yeah.
That is full on adhesive.
Yeah.
All the way through, start to edge to edge, all the way along in the 22 meters. Now, if I go over the back there, that's not going to work.
No.
What that's going to do is then that's just, yes, it's going to give me continuous adhesive, but it's then going to catch. This is where it's going to start to unravel. Once your pen starts to unravel, there's no going back.
No.
It's wasted. You have to then just pop it in the bin. Whereas our dotty tape runners, it is the same adhesive, it's the same length, but it's tiny, tiny, tiny little dots. And the dots only stick to the areas that you want. So I've gone in with a bit of what was scrap. I know it doesn't look scrap, but it was out of our bin here. And then all that I'm doing is I'm going side to side. Now, you can just go around the edges in selective areas, but for something like this, what we're making is a memento. We want it to be kept. We want it to be really strong and sturdy. So I've gone over it quite a few times. Now, if I peel that off, what I've now got is the adhesive dots are only on the back of where I want it, nowhere else. There's no gunking up, there's no bits of adhesive stuck in the middle there. That is why, as soon as these sell, if we still, I'm going out on a limb here, if we still have these in stock by at least the end of tomorrow, I'll be absolutely shocked. Absolutely shocked. Maybe even today, but certainly by tomorrow, I'll be shocked.
Well, people are multi-ordering them, so I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I know. I need to get some more myself. So what I'm then just doing is I'm popping that one onto my layer, pressing that one on, so we've now got my friend. It's big, it's bold, and it really does draw the eye in.
Yeah.
Now that one there, you can see that I've gone in with a green layer. So let's do that on this one as well. And then there's no hiding from the fact, Ben, I will have mats and layers on everything.
Oh, yeah.
Cards, home decor, scrapbook pages. What I would say is because of this one here, it's not going into an actual scrapbook, so therefore I'm quite happy to go to town with the mats and layers. So let's then take all of these ones off. So we've now got our two that we've then cut out of our cardstock that you can see, and see how they work. With love, my friend, works really, really well.
Yeah.
So let's then set them ones to the side. So let's go in with an absolutely gorgeous, super cute photo of Lula. Now remember, for this one, I am keeping all my layers flat. The actual kind of finished project that I will show you at the end, I've gone with my foam pads. So my photo I have cut to 3 by 4 3/4, and I've gone in with our tape. Now, if you are using if you're printing them out off your photo or your printer off of your, if you're printing them onto photo paper off your printer, if you are going through one of those apps that, you just pay for the postage and packing,
yes,
and they send your photos, or if you are going in with your old photos, all of our adhesive is acid and lint free, which is very, very important. Would I use my original photos of my nan and granddad years ago and put adhesive straight on the back? No, I wouldn't. No. That's my personal preference. You absolutely can. Our adhesive won't damage them. It'll not discolour them. It'll not make them go yellow. But I just wouldn't do it. I would use little photo corners. But it's safe in the knowledge to know that you can use our adhesive, Ben, on the back of photos, and it's not going to damage or affect them.
Yep.
So as you can see, as I'm saying, mats and layers here. It's up to you. If you don't want to do paper mats and layers, this is when you're going to be bringing in your water reactive inks and do the edges. So we're then going to layer that one onto here. Bring that one in.
Where is she in that picture? Is she in like a little play?
In a little playroom, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, the little our ball pit that you can see here. So that's one photo.
Yeah.
Now the other photo I'm going to do, and actually Heather doesn't know I've used this one, but I believe it was our mum or her sister that took this picture at Easter, and I just think this is a gorgeous photo of them both.
That is cute.
Just so natural.
Yeah.
We're obviously looking out at the fields or something like that. And I just think that is absolutely gorgeous. And because, okay, she's got our blue denim there, but she's also got that bit of yellow, which ties it all together.
Yeah.
So let's bring this all in together to start to finish off. In actual fact, before we do, What I have done, do you remember, Ben, our Eclipse alphabet dies?
I certainly do.
So what I've done, within yellow cardstock, yellow linen, which is from the 12 by 12 cardstock that's in your bundle.
Yep.
And also the red from the wildflower. So what I've done is I've die cut Lula, and then the only thing I need to do here is do my last drop shadow. So this is where the yellow is being picked out. So we talked about the drop shadow, it was last week, wasn't it? Whereas I like to pull down to the bottom right-hand corner.
I think it was Lynn asking, wasn't it?
It was Lynn, wasn't it? Yeah, to create my drop shadow. So then there, I've got my drop shadow. Set them ones to the side, and then we can bring this one in. So what we can then do here is let's go in with, so let's pop that one here, and then I'm going to go in that one there, and then I'm going to keep them aligned. You can then offset them, and in actual fact, no, I'm going to go. That was my original plan yesterday, and then I was playing about with the layout, because my first thought was, with love, my friend.
Yeah.
Because of course, growing up, they are going to be best friends together. But then I thought, it works, but I thought, let's break it up. So I kept that one, and then I went that way.
Where's the Lula going to go?
So what we can then do is if I pull that one up, so we've got kind of like that right angle at the top, same down here. What we can then do is then bring in Lula in the middle, like so. Of course, we're going to straighten that one up. So what all that I'm going to do just now, Ben, because I'm conscious that I've just talked all the way through this, although I was explaining how I assembled the layers. All that I'm going to do is then start to stick these ones together if anyone is commenting.
Loads of comments. I just think it's clever because you chat about how you've looked at the picture and then picked the colour of Lula's outfit, for example.
Yeah.
Again, it's one of those things which you might not think of necessarily.
No.
Because you're thinking about the way that your colours of your mats and layers all work together. But like you said, just have a think about what's in the picture.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And it really helps the whole thing work better.
It does. And then the green I've taken out from that rainbow. And then the red I've taken out from that strong red that we've got in the part. So if you really look at that, red, green, yellow.
Yeah.
That's it. And it was all from, well, and even then, it wasn't so much from this photo of Heather and Lula, it was more from this one here, and then picking out the colours and just teaming them together. So at first glance, you think, okay, yes, I know that there's white there, but at first glance, you think there's a lot of colours. You break it down, red, green, and yellow, and that's it.
Few comments whilst we are watching you stick. Emma says, I've ordered the dotty tape pens, 12 by 18 cutting mat and easy to organise, zip and store, small square. Those tape pens are flying, by the way. Oh, Michelle McCarthy.
Hey!
Good morning, Ben, Craig, Johnny, Charlotte, team and everyone. I thought I'd keep up the tradition of always being late. I've never known you be that late,
I've never known her being late.
Sandra says, little Lula has captured your heart, Craig. She's a real little cutie who has you wrapped around her wee baby finger.
She absolutely has. And you know what? I'm more than happy with that. Absolutely. I'll see her again in a couple of weeks' time, start of May.
Yeah.
I will be going home, spend a bit of time with her. Uncle Craig will spoil her.
Is she crawling around and stuff then?
I think she's just started, or she's beginning to look like she's a way to start crawling about. I've not actually asked Heather, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Sil says, I love Craig's accent. I could listen to him all day.
I should maybe do one of those sleep audio books.
Can you imagine?
Or story audio books.
They should get you on, what's the thing on?
Calm.
Huh?
The Calm app.
No, they have all the celebs reading the CBeebies, bedtime stories.
CBeebies, could you imagine that?
With Craig. Woohoo, says Heather Springer. 2 boxes of the dotty tape pens. Whoop, whoop.
Excellent.
Robbie, love my dotty tape pens. Michelle says, oh my goodness, Lula is so squishy cute.
She is indeed. Adorable.
Kim Rice says, I do love a lot of matting and layering in my scrapbooks too. I love it. I think whatever you do, matting and layering just adds that level of...
It does.
Professionalism, is that the word? A bit more quality, I think it adds. Certainly focuses the eye a lot more, I think.
It does. Do you know what? Ben, you can do a bit of pattern paper and a photo, and that's all that you can do, and it's still going to look beautiful. It's about that time, it's about the memories that are encapsulated within the page that you are creating, of course. But then if you do want to put that little bit more crafting into it with your mats and layers, if you do want to then start to theme it, colour theme it, then of course you can do that. Pick out colours. I would always say, you know, I know Corin will say how she usually picks out colours from her pattern paper, which incidentally I kind of done from this background. However, with a scrapbook page or a memory book page, I'm always taking the colours from the photo. That's where you want to take them first of all, because that is the story. But then what you've then got, and I talk about that diagonal quite a lot, we've got a couple of diagonals at work. So we've got, of course, Lula, with her name, with Lula and Heather together, which draws your eye across. But then what you've got is with love, Lula, my friend, which also pulls your eye as well. It's all central, packs a punch, you see it all, nothing takes anything away from each other, but then what you've also got is you've got that subtle end. Now you could have gone in with a dark matte layer all the way around as well, and it would still look lovely, but what I wanted to do is I just wanted to subtly blend out, of course, when it comes to the edges. And then all that I'm going to do to finish off, it wasn't our swing dies, it was our pop and slide dies. That had all of these little embellishments on. So I've die cut the heart. Now the only foam pad I have popped on was this heart here. So that's the only additional height. And then I'm going to go in to that corner there, pop that one on. And then I'm going to do the same within this one here. And in actual fact, I tell a little porky.
Oh, not like you said.
I went to use those dies. And I changed my mind. These are from Sarah's Sent with Love collection.
The hearts?
The hearts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I went to use the hearts in that slide and pop collection, but I just felt they were a little bit of a unique heart shape, and I wanted a kind of traditional, normal heart shape. Although, of course, if you watch anything like Grey's Anatomy or that, you'll know that the heart of the body looks nothing like what we think of a heart is.
Never seen an episode of that in my life.
Have you not?
No.
No.
Hasn't it finished now?
No.
Oh.
Season 19 that they're on.
Oh, I thought you were having like a full-on, like a bit of a social thing a while back, saying it was the last episode, or?
No, I don't want to do any spoilers for those that are catching up. It was the end for a certain character. Yes.
Good.
A character that epitomises Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, well, don't say any more than that.
I'm not going to say any more than that.
Is Grey's Anatomy the one with Hugh Laurie in it?
No, that's...
He did an American medical thing, didn't he?
House? Or is that something different? Is that House?
House, that was it.
House. Yes, so Grey's Anatomy, well, he left years ago, but it had Patrick Dempsey in it.
Patrick Dempsey. Oh, from Dallas?
No. Patrick Dempsey. He was in Bridget Jones.
Oh, I don't know.
He was in that Disney fairy tale film, Enchanted.
Oh, no idea.
I'm sure you would recognise him.
What is it? Just set in a hospital, is it?
It is, yeah. But as I say, because the writer behind Grey's Anatomy, what a brain she's got. Rhonda Rousey there. Shonda Rhimes, sorry. That's her name. Shonda Rhimes.
Shonda Rhimes?
Yeah. And the reason that I say, and we've also got, I know we call him Wee Jamie, but he's like 10 feet tall, and he's in the gallery. And he said, will it ever end? I don't think it will end for a good while because of her knowledge, her writing, plus modern medicine and advancing.
Oh, yeah.
It's incredible what happens within the series. So, yeah, no, we're on season 19.
Oh, I might have to get in on that then. I'm only 19 years behind.
Yeah, just a few. Just a few. It is good though. That's what myself and Emma, who works closely with Sarah on the shows and the products and what have you, she's addicted to it as well. And that's what, it's on every Wednesday on Disney Plus. And then usually the Thursday or the Friday, we're messaging each other saying, have you seen it yet? Not wanting to give anything away in case either of us haven't had a chance. Because of course, Emma's got with Penelope, so she doesn't always see it first chance.
Oh, Patrick Duffy was in Dallas.
Yeah.
I got me Patrick's mixed up.
Yeah, different one.
Slightly different.
Patrick.
I might have to watch that then at some point. Is it on?
It's on Disney Plus now.
Oh, I won't be watching that then.
Yeah. Why? You want my login as well for that?
Yeah, may as
May
well.
as well.
Got your login for everything else
May
pretty
as well
much, I think, haven't I?
And then there we go. I'm just going to add one little thing now, and I've done a little white die-cut butterfly, and I'm just going to go into here, and then I'm just going to pop that into the middle, here, and then that's it.
Aww.
So that as a scrapbook page. So if you are going to be then popping it into a scrapbook, actual scrapbook folder, you can then of course do that, no problem whatsoever. And you can see, and I've talked you through actually the layout as well as the colour choice. But then thinking of keepsakes, thinking of home decor. So I've done exactly the same, but then what about putting it into a frame? And then what I've then done is I've removed the glass from this one, Ben, but then what I have done is I've gone in with foam pads on a lot of the layers to create extra depth. So to go into an actual scrapbook folder, I personally would keep it quite flat because of course you don't want that bulk. But then if you are going to then pop that into a frame, now that was an inexpensive one, and you can see there, you can start to build it up. So something you wouldn't always think about using the cut-in word dies. Sometimes you think just straight into your card blanks, but then just think out the box, so to speak. Bring into your scrapbooking, bring it into your home decor, and then Heather and Lula will get this next month when I'm home.
So, and we can still use the other one for demo of the show.
So that one, if it does, it will probably win demo of the show,
isn't it, really?
Yeah, if it's demo of the show. So this one here, that will stay here for the votes throughout the week, and then that one will come home from me. But then you can just see not the difference, but scrapbook page, but in a home decor frame.
Fantastic. Loads of love for that project. Fantastic layout, says Linda Vasquez. I love that you show us your thought process. You teach us what to do to make fantastic creations. Julie Barlow says, that looks lovely, Craig. And Adriana says, thank you for all these tips. Kim Rice on Facebook says, I got the plaid pads from my scrapbooks too.
Well.
Lots of girly little ones to scrapbook. Kate McQueen says, that was me, Ben. Grey's Anatomy was all over my IG stories. I love Grey's. Craig is defo MC or McCrafty. MC Crafty?
Yeah, so Patrick Dempsey's character these years ago was always referred to as McDreamy. His friend in it was Mick something. So a lot of the guys were Mick something.
Is that Scottish?
No. Just actually, I don't actually know where the terms came from. I think it was just because the interns back in the day, because he was like quite high up as one of the actual teachers, they thought he was quite dreamy, so they just called him McDreamy.
You learn something new every day, don't you?
You do.
Lyndon Noel says, beautiful scrapbook page. I may have to try that. I love it.
Go for it.
Patrick Duffy was in Dallas, says Margaret. He was from Montana. That's who I was thinking of. And Sarah Legressley says, Ben, don't forget I did actually. Don't forget you promised Debbie Fisher to get her dotty tape pens as she's on holiday. What? Debbie's gone on holiday? Is she on holiday? She never told me that. Is she not going until next week? Okay. I'll tell you what, she's not going to next week, so I'll message her. and let her know. Right, thank you also to Hannah, who said, I never would have thought of putting a scrapbook page in a frame. Well, now you know. If you want to go for those word cutting stamp and dies, you can. £23.20 platinum price, $30.40. We're so busy today. Don't forget still, I'll remind you of it all when we come back, but there's loads of free gifts. There's party bags. The Dotty tape pens are back in stock. Please get to the checkouts right now, whatever you've got in your baskets, and we'll come back with some of the bestsellers so far for this evening's joint birthday cartload. We'll see you in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Here at Crafters TV, it could be easier to get social with us. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, on your TV or tablet, you can get so close to the action, it's like you're in the studio with us. You can ask questions about products or crafty techniques. Get hints and tips from our expert demonstrators. Plus, share pictures of your crafty makes with our amazing community. Crafters TV, getting you closer to the crafty action.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
The one that was really funny, Ben. You did.
It was better than your I'm a gnome and I live in a caravan.
I am a gnome and I live in a caravan. Can we clip that?
Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
If you love Crafters TV, we've made it easy for you to watch us wherever you are. Whether you catch us on your tablets or take us with you on your mobile phone, it's easy to watch us anywhere. From here to here. Maybe don't watch us here. It would be easy to watch us here. Probably the easiest place to watch us is here. Crafters TV, with you wherever you are.
Our craft experts come from all over the UK to HQ up in the northeast, and here they are telling you a little bit about where they're from and what it's famous for.
I'm originally from London, so Stoke Newington I was born and bred, and loved London. I mean, I love London now. Something really magical about being in the capital. Grew up in Norfolk, loved it. The countryside, the scenery, it was very green and just beautiful and picturesque. I now live in Bedford, which is brilliant for work and life, because I feel like Bedford is sort of central to all these places around us, so I get to see so many different places. It's just great to be there.
So I live in Barnsley. It's a town in South Yorkshire, and South Yorkshire's a gorgeous place. Barnsley in particular I love. It gets a lot of flack, but it's a really beautiful, picturesque place to live, especially because there's lots of green places around there, lots of lovely parks and things like that. But it is a gorgeous place to live. Elthicke, neighbouring village to us, which is just full of history, and I love going there ever such a lot. Famous, what's it famous for? Oh, the most famous thing I can think of is a film called Kes. A local author called Barry Hines, who lived in Oiland Common, made a very famous film called Kes that is well known from where I am, and actually filmed literally around the corner from where I live.
Welcome back, everybody. Morning to Diane Bahu, who says good morning. I was hoping to fall back asleep whilst watching, but now I'm just more interested in watching more today. Well, don't fall asleep because you'll miss out on all the deals, and there are lots of deals to be had. I'll recap on them all for you. And Gilmore says, are we going to talk about Holiday Debbie all week? It will just tempt Ben to go on holiday, lol, and we won't be seeing much of him this summer. I've only got end of May booked in.
Have you?
Yeah. And then, well, then I've got 2 weeks at the end of August, but that's miles away yet.
Yeah.
When are you next away?
So I've got the second week of May off.
Second week of May?
Yeah, so I think it's about, it must be about 10 days that I'm off for.
Ooh.
And then long weekend, end of June, beginning of July, when I go down to London for SmackDown and Money in the Bank.
You're wrestling tomorrow as well, aren't you?
And I'm going to the wrestling tomorrow as well in Birmingham.
What's that tomorrow?
So tomorrow, it's just what they call the house show. So it's the WWE. It's not like a weekly show or a pay-per-view. It's just a show that they come when they do the tours of the UK. I'm at Hobbymaker on Thursday, and then I noticed that they're actually in Birmingham, the Raw side, on all mixed together. Well, they won't be mixed come SmackDown when the draft starts this week. Are in Birmingham tomorrow night, so I got a ticket. So going down tomorrow.
Do you know what matches are on, or is it just?
No, I don't know what ones are going to be happening. So I'm hoping Liv Morgan's going to be there. I've got my Liv Morgan T-shirt.
You have?
I've got that ready to go. Just needs ironed. And also, I would like it if Cody Rhodes was there.
No, surely not.
You never know. You never know. So yeah, but definitely Liv Morgan. I'll have my sign ready. Liv Morgan, will you marry me?
She'll probably have a sign there as well saying, "Craig, stay away."
Could you imagine? Could you imagine? If I'm not back next week because I've been jailed because I've been the craft expert that jumped the barriers of the WWE to get to her.
Oh dear. Well, yeah, she might be having a drink after the bar. You could go and introduce yourself. You know, meet the fans, shake hands, introduce yourself.
I'm going to be
Crafters TV.
straight out my seat at the end of the show, and I'm going to go to the exit of the arena. See if I can see her coming out.
Stage door.
Stage door.
Get her to sign your shirt.
In the shirt, yeah, selfie. Don't really do autographs nowadays, do it? It's all selfies.
Well,
Although I would get an autograph and a selfie as well.
You'd have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go old. Yeah. Yes. Go old school. Get an autograph on your arm, and you could get it tattooed on there forever.
Yeah.
Anyway, have a great time tomorrow.
I'm sure you'll see some Insta stories and videos.
I'm sure
I'll
we
video
will.
call you in the middle of the show tomorrow.
Huh?
I'll video call you in the middle of the show tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I'm only here once tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. QVC preview, and that's it.
I won't call into that show then.
Oh yeah,
Let's
don't call in. Oh yeah, you might get in trouble. Gilmore says, Craig, you're going to have all kinds of wrestling conversations and reenactments.
Do you know what I've done as well? Off the hip. See, I'm determined to actually do things that I like and I enjoy. So yesterday, actually that's what I'm doing as well. At the start of June, I'm going to Manchester. I'm waiting to do the Coronation Street tour.
Are you actually?
Yeah. Yeah, I booked a ticket for the Coronation Street tour.
How much is that?
£39.
Do you get to go and have a pint in the Rovers?
You get to go to the... So there's two categories. There's one that's like 25 quid, but you don't get to go to the Rovers or that. And then there's the other one, it's silver level, but it's like 39 quid. And you get to do the exteriors and the Rovers return and everything like that. So, yeah.
Is the shop still there on Coronation Street?
Oh, yeah.
What's it called? The Cabin?
There's Dev's, there's the Co-op now.
The Co-op?
Yeah, I'll change product placement nowadays, yeah.
And it cost you?
I worked for the Co-op when it was all announced that the Co-op was joining as a facial within the back of Coronation Street. That would have been good. I could have been a Co-op worker in Coronation Street. That would have been good. But yeah, the new precinct and everything like that. It's going to be good.
I can imagine you on the...
Yeah, I'm going to catch up with Joe while I'm down there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it'll be good.
What's it called? Weatherfield.
Weatherfield. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. How did we get on? How did we get on to talking about all of that in the last 5 or 10 minutes? We should. Oh yes, I know. Yeah, I know. Mr. This goes all over the place. Lives the life. See.
Yeah, still got to do that, Johnny. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's that? New York.
New York.
So you got wrestling, Coronation Street, ghost hunting.
Yeah, that's this weekend.
New York.
Yeah.
Ghost hunting Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah,
With Vet Fielding.
Yeah.
Wrestling Wednesday, Ghost Saturday, then more wrestling, then Coronation Street, New York. Mm-hmm. See, this is what happens. See, Johnny. You see, you can tell, young, free, no kids, does what he wants.
So what do I do? Go to Coronation Street.
Yeah, that is quite funny actually. Goes to Corrie, off on the cobbles.
Corrie.
Anyway.
Well, and I'm climbing the O2 when I'm at the wrestling, and yeah. I'm actually climbing over the O2 arena.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Well, why wouldn't you do that? Imagine the views on the 1st of July, the summer's day, all over London.
I didn't realise that was an actual thing until recently. So you pay money to get yourself strapped onto a rail and then walk up the side of the O2.
It's only like 40 quid. Is it 40 quid? Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you have to book it in advance because it goes quick. But yeah, there's a huge big kind of platform at the top that you can just stop and rest and take photos and everything like that. So, yeah.
How long do you get out there?
I think it's about an hour or so. Yeah.
Well, there you go. The life and times of a crafting celebrity. Craig's, I have loads of stuff for you still, says Kate. You can pick it up when you're in Manchester.
Oh.
And Caroline Hanley says, I went to Coronation Street. It was at Granada Studios in the 90s, Craig. I was like 8. I don't really remember it, but we have lots of photos in the family albums, so we definitely went. Lol.
Is it Salt Media City?
Salford Media City?
Yeah.
Is it?
That's it, yeah.
Not Granada Studios anymore?
No, nope. Nuts. It's where they used to do Jeremy Kyle and all that.
Ah, yes. Jeremy Kyle. Anyway, we better move on because we've been talking about Coronation Street and wrestling and all sorts about the last 10 minutes and we'll get in trouble. Let us tell you about everything which is coming up as far as today is concerned. If you have just joined us, in just over an hour's time, we have got a 1 hour craft along. It's been condensed using those word cutting sentiment stamp and dies because we have then got our 3 hour cartload later on celebrating Sarah's birthday yesterday and sort of celebrating mine, which is coming up this Sunday, but we're starting early, so it's going to be a midday start if you're Eastern, it's going to be a 9 a.m. start if you're Pacific, it's going to be 11 a.m. Central, and it's 5 p.m. here in the UK. 3 hours of, well, amazing deals. The majority of the deals are there for you now, is what I will say, but you will need to tune into the show later on as well because there will be lots of surprises popping up. But I can tell you we've got a free item with every £10 $10 spend. You'll get a party bag as well with every spend over 100, and there's so much more on the show besides, which we're going to try and whiz through. The other thing just to bear in mind too, as an added extra, is that we've got those codes for you today as well. Spend more, save more, where you'll get an extra 10 off when you spend 50. The code there is SBBDAY10, Sububiday 10. You'll get an extra 20 off when you spend 100. The code is Sububiday 20. And get 30 off when you spend over 150. The code?
Sububiday 30.
Sububiday 30.
Stay like how you're standing.
No, that's Charlie's Angels we're doing, isn't it? Not Bond.
No, I can't remember.
Sarah's Angels. More like Sarah's Nightmares, I think. Right.
Whoa.
Sarah's Devils, Johnny says. You little devils, you. Let's have a look at some of the deals that we've got for you tonight. Craig has got a box. I've got a box. Well, Craig's box isn't his box. It's Sarah's box, and he was told not to open the box. But being the little devil that he is, he was like, oh, no, I'm going to open the box because it's not been taped up. It doesn't say do not open the box, although you did get an email not to open the box, but you opened the box anyway.
I did indeed, yeah. And as we were saying earlier on, it's here in front of me, it's opened. Of course, I'm going to show you some of it. So if you did see the start of the show, I'm still going to show you that same ones. I'm not going to show you anything different. I'll leave that to Sarah. But it is Sarah's birthday box here. £40 or $50. You would be £144.32. Or for you guys stateside, you would be $195.50 for all of this. As I said, though, you are £40 or $50. If you are platinum, it's then going to come down to £32 or $40. I don't know why I was waiting to turn that around, as if I was actually waiting to show you inside, which I best not. But we have got our peach rose. So we've got our peach rose. This is our shimmer ink pad that we've got here. Now, these just launched within birthday event.
First time in a mystery box. Must be.
Must be. It's got to be. Actually, yeah, you're right enough. It must be. Yeah, it must be. So if you're new to us, you know, don't want to confuse you when it comes to birthday event. When we had our Crafters Companions birthday in October, that's when these first launched with Leanne, and they were selling out time and time again. So we have gone in for one of these ones here. Blendable, water-based, you've got that shimmer, you've got that ergonomic, the way that it actually holds in your hand, you've got the little tip if you want to go to that fine detail, or you can still just use them like I do with our other Harmony ink pads in the way that it holds them. You don't have to hold them in that way. But that's in there. You've got that one. What I've also popped in here, now within this one to be precise, it is your sweet things. Now this gives you the ability to create your little picnic box on that side there. Now that one there with the picnic box, you're going to score around that twice, as well as cutting around. You've got all of these additional details. You've got some tabs, you've got some banners, you've got some little sweeties there, little love hearts, that's there. But it is double-sided. So on the other side, what you've got is kind of like a 2-in-1. So at first glance, you've got a popcorn box, but then it also turns into a little birdhouse. So by scoring and cutting out the other individual elements, it could be a birdhouse, or you can use it as a picnic. No, that's the other side.
A picnic?
Popcorn box.
Oh, nice.
So if you like to do your movie nights, then you can actually pop your popcorn in there. So you've got that one included. Now, it will sit within the Ultimate Pro, but you don't need the Ultimate Pro to use this one. Use it as standalone. What they have also put, Sarah, has also put is 3 of our low-tack tapes. Now, sometimes you might think, well, a birthday box, a mystery box, etc., etc. Is that a big deal? Yes, because this is something we sell day in, day out, full price. It's not something we need to put in these boxes, but we have done because you need it. You've seen me using it earlier on. So you've got that there. Also, these are on their little reels as well. So once it's used up, any of your little tapes, any of your tissue tapes, anything like that, they will fit on there. And then the last thing that I'm going to show you, we'll leave all the rest to Sarah later on, is a full pack of A3 310 GSM Centura Pearl. Now this one is your Snow White. Now it's got a hint of gold, this one. So you've got that little hint of gold. I do prefer A3 where possible because then you can always chop it down to A4. You can't extend A4 into A3, but it's 25 sheets. So in other words, that would be 50 sheets of A4 if you think of it that way. But it is absolutely beautiful. It's Snow White, Centura Pearl. It's got that hint of gold. Perfect for scoring, perfect for card blanks, perfect for die cutting, foiling onto it with your foil press. Absolutely beautiful. That's in there as well. So you're going to be saving in total £104.82 or $145.50. Now you might think, well, that's not a great saving on that. This is jam-packed full. But going back to that email that I received, I've already done something I shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
So that being said, I'm not showing you anymore. That's all that I'm going to show you, those 4 things. And then later on, when Sarah's back with Ben with that incredible 3-hour cart load, Sarah will show you all of the rest. That value is absolutely insane.
Is incredible, and with it being a bit of a joint birthday celebration, we've both got our own box. Just to say again, Kelly says, what time will this be on in the US? So it's a 5 o'clock start UK, which is midday if you're Eastern. It's 9 a.m. Pacific. It is 11 a.m. Central. So make sure you're back with us for what is going to be an amazing show. Yeah, and we've got party popping deals. We've got platinum tenor deals. We've got some deals which might be popping up a little bit later on, which I won't say too much about. There's so much to look forward to. And of course, we've both got a birthday box. So Sarah's birthday box you loved. My birthday box, again, like the value here is insane. I'll just show you a few items from this, and then maybe if you holler loud enough later on, holler, we will delve into this in full. But again, this is worth over £142, almost $200 worth in this box. You're paying a mere £32 or $40 if you're platinum. Look at the saving that you're making here. That is ridiculous. £102, $149. And these are just a few of the items that you will be getting. Craig was referencing this earlier on when he was talking about the scrapbook page. The birthday box is containing this amazing 24-sheet pastel mixed cardstock. So you've got in there sheets of your luxury linen. You've got sheets in there of that pearlescent as well. All those beautiful colours, 24 sheets, 250 GSM. You will get that. Also included in here, we are going to give you a set of our gorgeous nesting dies. Again, your opportunity here to create those gorgeous intricate mats and layers. If you love nesting dies that have that beautiful decorative effect, then you will love these. That is the Moderna set, which you will receive in this particular box. And also in my little box here, I've got some of those amazing image sentiment dies. Again, if you'd like to put your message at the forefront of your project, you'll really enjoy using those. 2 dies in total because you've got your outer die, then you've got that inner detail die with that beautiful message on too. And I'll show you one more item in here, shall I? I'll show you one more. just very quickly. No more will I show you. There's another, on top of that, there are another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's another 10 items in that box on top of the 4 that I've just shown you there. And I'm not being funny, the 4 items that you've seen there, pretty much around, potentially over the value of your box already. If you're platinum, definitely. And there's lots more to see in that box. Will we look into it in more detail? I reckon we probably will later on, but you know how great our mystery boxes are. Please make sure you grab this right now. Grab Sarah's, huge value for money. And by the way, if you do grab mine and you do grab Sarah's, there's no kind of crossover between the two boxes. It is completely different items in my box than it is to Sarah's box. So you may well want to jump in and grab both whilst you still can. Right, Craig has got some amazing deals over his side of the studio. Cut and emboss folders.
I've never, ever seen them at this platinum price before. This is absolutely off the hook. Floral frames, cut and emboss folders, £50, $60 for everything you're getting is so good. But if you're platinum level, that's going to come down to £40 or $48. Now, do you know what, Ben? I think, because Johnny's just said there that these have been really, really busy already. These are 24-hour deals already, this set here that I'm showing you.
Yeah.
Now, I think in the past, although it's a great collection, it's actual folders as well as dies, I think maybe some of you have thought, maybe the price has just been a little bit above what I can afford at that time. The reason this has been so busy today is, again, look at that price. Usual price $103.92 or $119.60 for the full set. This isn't just a selection of it, it's the full set. So you've got your beautiful blossom, you've got your peony blooms. And as I was saying a minute ago, these are all cut and emboss. So you run them through your 2 cutting plates, and then that's going to emboss the detail, but cuts that framework as well. You're also going to be getting your forget-me-nots. You're also going to be getting your classic winter rose. There's nothing winter about that one, in my opinion.
Not necessarily.
You're also then going to be getting your dancing daffodils. So you'll see different shapes, 5 by 5, you've got 4 by 6, give or take. You've got vibrant rose as well. So that one there's got the love heart, it's just intertwined within the actual embossed detail. You've also got your striking...
What is it?
What is it?
What is it?
What is it?
Gerbils.
Striking...
Hi-ya!
Striking gerbils.
Hi-ya!
Now, to complement the striking gerbils,
Hi-ya!
I've got fragrant magnolias.
Ah, yes.
So it works really well with the striking gerbils.
Hi-ya.
All of that you are going to be getting £50 or $60. You're saving £53.92 or $59.60, just over half price, of course. Platinum £40 or $48, 24 hours only. So to be safe, this is going to end midnight your time across the globe. So keep that in mind. Very, very busy already with that one.
Rachel just messaged me saying, where has the show gone today? It has absolutely flown over this show, hasn't it? It's gone really, really quickly. It's all about the deals that we've got coming up right throughout the day, and of course that amazing craft along. And it is also a day of celebration, not just for the fact that it was Sarah's birthday on Sunday, mine coming up next Sunday, so we're doing that cartload to celebrate those 2 big birthdays, but it's also the fact that it's a celebratory day, that the Dotty tape pens are back in stock. Whoop, 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 whoop. We have waited weeks, months. Oh, it's just been an absolute age waiting for these to come back in stock, and now they are here. You can buy these as individual tape pens if you so wish. However, the majority of you are going for that 12-pack set where you can, rather than pay £60, nearly, $84, save 35%. If you're platinum, get another 20% off. You're down to £30.40 or $43.20, which is incredible. And again, it shows you, I think, just how amazing this little company is for the fact that these are back in stock. So we could say, oh, back in stock, you've got to pay full price. We've waited for these. But we go, nah, you haven't had them in for ages. We'll take off 35%, and you can still have your Club Inspired discount on top of it. That is an incredible buy. I know we have a fair amount of stock. but the rate that you guys are buying these today, they will be disappearing quickly. We have people multi-ordering these. We have people grabbing these for the first time today after Craig's explanation from earlier on. Do not miss out. I would say to you, buy more than you think that you will need, because these will be out of stock again soon. I know it, and I don't want you to be in that situation where you go, oh, I wish I bought more, I wish I got more. Get more than you think that you need now. You can multi-order on these. It's not one set per customer. Buy as many as you think you will need, and more. £30.40, $43.20. What a show that has been. Shop the show, shop the day, and get all of those deals. And don't forget to join us for the actual Cartload show this evening from 5 UK, midday Eastern, 9 AM Pacific, because there will be more deals on that show that, I mean, we can't get through everything in Wake Up Call, so there'll be more deals that we haven't shown, plus some more little sneaky deals thrown in. But in the meantime, do shop the day to see those deals. And don't forget, free item with a £10 spend, party bag with over 100 spend, and then you've got all of those codes as well when you are spending more, saving more. We will be back in an hour's time with that amazing craft along, won't we?
We will do, yeah. Remember, it's just a 1 hour craft along, but we'll use these word cutting dies. We'll have a little bit of fun and we'll craft along together.
Going to be good. Hannah's going to be joining us for that as well. If you want to join us, details will be up on the relevant socials right now, so you can check everything that you need, and you might decide to craft along with us during that hour. But until then, shop the day, get those deals, celebrate those birthdays with us, and Craig and I will see you back here for that craft along in just over an hour's time. Bye for now.